Hi Aries, we're going to jump right into singles and then we'll get into couples. This reading is for the second half of March and we're rolling right into spring. So let's see this energy for my single Aries out there. Okay. Okay, we have someone living in some not so healthy aspects of their ego right now. This card is also representing a devil aspect in us. Kind of coming out first as a major arcana with the energy I was feeling prior to this. I got a little energy of a fire sign energy or someone around a fire sign energy indulging just a little bit too much in things they probably shouldn't indulge in, very aware of, but um, going through things and feeling like they just a bit of escapism, I guess you could say. So maybe a little too much drinking, a little too much partying, and things of that nature. Not saying it's you, it could be someone around you, but this is a nod from the universe to kind of bring these things in and balance out your light and dark energy, and not to let that get too out of control. So we have the Ace of Autumn here, which is awesome. So it looks like a lot of my single Aries are expecting money to come in the next couple of weeks or so, working on things that are going to pay off in the next couple of weeks, overpayments being returned, things of that nature. Some of you might even find yourself having lottery wins, or gambling wins and things of that nature if you participate in those types of things. For those of you who are in school or working on different sorts of projects, around your home or at work and different things, we see those going successful, seminars, webinars, things of that nature. We see those aspects being very, very positive for the Aries right now, and good, just a good time for career and career news. So that's positive. So don't let these good things go to your head. Okay, just try to keep your energy balanced. Okay, so we see the two of autumn here. We're seeing that you're multitasking this week, and you have a lot on your plate. This could be a lot to do with the normal life duties that you have, work, school, but spending time with family, friends, colleagues, and things of that nature as well. A long list of errands and things to do before and after work and on the weekend. So this is going to be a busy time period for my Aries out there. So make sure you're getting some rest and you are juggling with a keen eye for detail, because that's how things get overlooked when we juggle. Okay, let's see if we have any rider weight guidance. Let's see what we're gonna get. So we just want to kind of keep those things in control. I think we got one single card. We did. Okay, so we'll take the jumper if it's just the one. Okay, so it looks like, again, your hard work and diligence is paying off. We see that you've planted seeds and been working towards projects, businesses, homes, home decor, moving, and other things that you might find really, really important. And you're starting to see the payoff. You're starting to feel like your hard work is paying off, and you're seeing the efforts of your hard work tangibly, right here on earth. So this is a great prosperous week, not only to continue working hard on the things that you've been working on, but to manifest new things as well, because you have such a lot of abundant energy during this time frame for my Aries singles out there. And so always just be out on the lookout for that. And again, for my singles out there, you can find yourself attracted to, or someone attracted to you with this energy presenting kind of like a Scorpio almost. So just be aware of that, and just kind of make sure that if you are single and you're open to dating, that you kind of get to know this person. This person may present themselves as very wealthy, and very well could be very wealthy and successful, but have some things in a closet that you don't know about and that you're going to need to delve into to find out about this person, in the case that that is what is happening here. So you're sitting in your energy, Aries, during this time frame. We see you being very balanced. So I just want you to be kind of on the lookout for people around you trying to bring you down or bring out negative energy, or you doing the work on things like attention seeking or any other things that might be a little over the top, even for an Aries. And we know you're outgoing and everything, but this is a week to kind of draw in your energy and focus your energy on your finances, because you have a lot of abundance coming in, and the universe would like for you to kind of make sure you're making that money work for you, and not spending it all very frivolously, but we do see you sitting in a high aspect of your energy. So be aware of people around you, okay? For my Aries. But it is a great passionate time for my Aries singles right now. Some of my Aries singles, again, you might have somebody presenting in potentially a Scorpio energy or another fire sign energy coming towards you. So this is a person that will be a very abundant person. So those of you who are vibing with me, you'll know when you meet them or see them that they're very financially abundant. But in the event that this person tries to become a part of your life, you are going to want to really get to know that person because they have a past you should be aware of. I'll put it that way because it'll vary for many of you. So we see memories of love. Some of you guys are holding on to past relationships, past situations, recent breakups, and things of that nature. And my apologies for anybody who's gone through a loss recently. But we do see this being a nostalgic time for a lot of my fire signs, and particularly getting this for you, Aries. It could just be memories of birthdays that you had because your birthday will be coming up soon. Happy birthday, Aries. If you haven't already. Wait a minute, is it time for Aries? Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, happy birthday to all my Aries out there. Those of you who are celebrating coming up, I think it's March, like 20th or 21st into about the same time of April. So from about March 20th or 21st, I believe, to April 19th, I think maybe, are the Aries. So you guys are coming up. So happy birthday to you all, because by the time any of you see this, it will be your birthday. But yeah, we see you being very nostalgic during this time frame, Aries, and just looking back on more loving days, more loving times when you were in a relationship. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to try a new relationship. Many of the people who are vibing with me right now, you do have a new energy trying to present themselves in the next couple of weeks if they haven't already for you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of new beginnings. Don't be afraid to try. You are passionate, you are strong, and you are wise, Aries. And never let people or situations or circumstances make you feel otherwise. You don't need somebody else to be great. It's nice to have companionship. It's nice to have great friends that give us love and attention, and we can do the same for, but you don't need it. Okay? So don't be afraid to go it alone if you need to. I'm reading this card for my single Aries out there. Is new love wanting to present itself, but I'm also seeing an ex or you still wanting to be with an ex, potential twin flame, might be in a runner chaser scenario at this point in the relationship. Could have recently disconnected, but I am feeling a lot of nostalgia for my recent single Aries, for the person you just broke up with recently, or vice versa towards you. But I did see a new energy potentially trying to come in, so that the Kipper deck is just really kind of saying it's up to you, but make sure you release the pain and release the past, because the situation from the past should remain in the past, okay? So I'm sorry to tell you guys that, for those of you who might have wanted to read and have somebody come back from the past for you, for my single Aries out there, but it looks like the universe kind of wanted you to learn a lesson from that chapter, close the door, and move on to something else. So let's get you some guidance. The Tao, this has come out twice in these readings, so you might want to check your moon and your rising as well. The Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You're being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when you let go of fear and control. Again, echoing the ego card we saw, echoing the coffin card we saw, echoing the trapped in fear. The universe is saying, let go. As much as it hurt, this relationship hurt, and you felt pain with this relationship, you're going to see the lesson in it soon if you haven't gotten to that point yet, and just to move on, because there are greater days and greater experiences meant for you in this life. And to take the lessons and keep going for my singles out there, okay? But again, you have new money coming in. You have a new energy that wants to present itself, okay? So we're going to move on to Aries, who are in relationships, who have been dating the same person very long term, who are engaged, and who are married. To my committed Aries out there. My committed Aries. So make sure you guys thumbs up and like if you're vibing with this and you appreciate my time today. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. And I'd love to know what brought you to tarot if you're just curious, you're trying to learn. Okay. Aries couples, we are nearly there. I think I'm gonna start the videos shuffling off camera again fully and just start the readings with the singles so that all I'm shuffling is for couples during the videos, just to cut down on the shuffling in the middle. And that'll also make the videos a little bit easier for me to upload because it takes quite some time. Okay, so go ahead and give me a thumbs up and make sure you follow me on my other social media channels. I have an OnlyFans, Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook. Obviously, Patreon and OnlyFans are exclusive content for subscribers. And I'm going to be creating new packages very, very soon. So, Aries couples. All right, again, same card. Same card, same card, same card. We have a lot of our Aries couples going through turmoil in their committed relationships right now. Not really knowing what to do. Just kind of feeling like they're not in the right space or their partner's not in the right space, and you're kind of bumping heads right now at this time and just trying to figure out what to do. One or both parties in the relationship can be indulging a little bit too much in things that are causing pain to both parties in the situation, whether that be drugs, alcohol, gambling, spending time with others instead of your spouse, not working on problems, just things of that nature, not communicating properly. A third party could have entered the relationship at some point as well. For some of you guys who are on my timeline, I see lots of conflict during this time period. For those of you who are vibing with me, this is coming from the past and rolling right into spring. So I'm seeing a lot of conflict around you, your relationship, and people on the outside as well. Again, I felt third party interference for many of my Aries, whether that be family, friends, work, or other things that are being allowed to kind of interfere in your relationship. But just a new start after conflict in your relationship. This is the wheel. We do see finances coming into the relationship, which may help ease some concerns and things. But if the conversations aren't being had, if we aren't communicating openly and honestly about our feelings and the things that are happening in our relationship, this wheel can turn ugly really fast. So just be aware to do the right things with your time, your money, and your love with your spouse, and keep that wheel in this new cycle prosperous, because it looks like many of you are going to be traveling, have some good luck, some good news, some finances coming in, hearing some good things. So hopefully that'll alleviate some stress that some of you guys are feeling within your relationships right now. And maybe some of you guys who are in relationships who are apart due to the pandemic, work, or travel, or any number of other things will be able to communicate and see each other again very soon for my couples, okay? So just kind of focus on a new start. I mentioned traveling and coming together. Somebody in this relationship totally has felt out in the cold for a few months now, and is probably by about April or May going to decide to leave with a child for some of you guys, because the situation isn't going to get better there. They'd rather be out in the cold with their child and their money on their own. And it's one of those, I can do bad by myself. Why do I need you to do bad type situations for some of my people. And some of my Aries in relationships, you're kind of on the opposite spectrum of this wheel, where you're coming out of the cold, you're getting a new start, your relationship has been, the foundation has been worked on, and you guys are trying to rebuild. Okay, so take that as it applies. I see many of you, again, depending on which aspect you are, standing your ground for the victory that's coming. It's been long fought, hard fought. You've come up against many valiant opponents, probably without real reason, but other than some form of jealousy. But it looks like you are going to be victorious in the end, and whatever it is that you want in this relationship and what the universe dictates is meant to happen, it's going to be victorious in the best way possible at the end of this relationship. But I do see a lot of third party situations with Aries ending. I see those of you who were having communication issues and things of that nature being able to resolve the communication issues. But I do see third parties situations ending in into a relationships. Harmony, yes. So again, many of you are coming together after a time of stress, coming back together after hurt and pain and working through some issues, some communication issues and things of that nature. And you're bringing balance back in. This is like a soulmate situation, a true love. You were able to come to terms with each other's needs and work this out, and the universe is saying yes. In this case, this is a blessed union, and working on your communication, learning each other's love language and things of that nature. Not being codependent, but being a dependable partner for your person. Mirroring the type of partner that you wanted to see is brought in this harmony in your relationship. And again, for many of you who are in a third party situation, you're going to find a new partner come in very quickly for you guys, probably by June. So for those of you who have decided to leave a relationship or are coming to terms with that, work on your healing, because you have a true actual soulmate and divine partner coming in around the June time of this year. And to 11/11, and that's going to bring some balance in your life. Many of your relationships that were not toxic, you were maybe just having some communication issues, some normal ups and downs in life, those are going to come back together, be stronger than ever, very balanced, very harmonious. You're going to equal out each other in the way that soulmates should. But again, for those of you guys who were in more toxic situations, maybe third party, physically abusive, mentally abusive, drugs, and things of that nature, you're going to find yourself with a soulmate very soon. And that's going to help balance out your energies and balance out that love that you want to give, all that passion you have to share for my Aries out there. And I vibe with cross watchers. You guys can watch too. I know you're just trying to understand concern. So we do have concern. I'm taking this card as couples having financial concerns. We see the male counterpart in the relationship having concerns about if the relationship is going to continue. We see older family members having, mostly male, having concern about what's going to be happening in this relationship, mostly male energy, male dominant energies. So just be aware you have some family and some friends around you who are concerned about your relationship, or just generally concerned about what you're going to do as a result of this relationship. And also, we see some people being concerned about news that may be potentially coming into a couple. So be out on the lookout for mail and information and things like that. For many of the people who are going to be separating, you are going to find that your spouse is going to try to guilt you and make you feel like they can't live without you. But this is the prison that they put themselves in by treating you with less respect than you deserve and less respect than you shown. And that's also a nod to me that this person is going to try to make you feel guilty for their actions. My innocent Aries out there. If you're the guilty one, I'm not talking to you. But anyway, you know, I see your spouse, for those of you who are in relationships where you were cheated on, trying to make you feel guilty, basically. Okay, so just be aware of that. Immortal treasures is our final word today. Within you are precious immortal treasures, gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, whether formally or informally. Your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual. This is what is unfolding for you now. So I do see changes happening for many of you guys. You need to heal yourself so you can bring in this actual soulmate, this actual twin flame that should be in your life for my couples who have already decided to go through separation, you know. And for those of you coming back together, I just want you guys to understand the power of your union and what you're meant to do here together as you grow together, okay, guys? So this looks like a very prosperous week, couple of weeks. Either way it goes for my Aries singles and couples out there. So make sure you give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye.